Whatever.
He said, I love my wife.
Like, I'm lonely. Fuck you. It's hard out in these streets. These women are weird.
You really think they're weird?
They're weird as fuck, bro. Like, it used to be natural and primitive. The dating's like, there's be times where like you wouldn't even have to use words. You just be shorty. You already know what's up. They're so weird. They're up here crying on TikTok. Everybody half naked. These fucking lashes.
You mean
lashes on their face. Can't even. Their eyes be all uneven because one eye be weaker than the other eye. The lash be so heavy.
Chill out.
Are you? Wait. What?
I'm sick of this.
He's basically said these bitches ain't shit, bro. That's what he said.
That was a lot to say of that.
It's a choice. It isn't like they choosing to in hopes of gaining something that's not real.
But you know, me and Jillian weren't always perfect. We didn't start. Me and Jillian just start getting great like last
Jill don't be doing no weird shit like that.
She don't.
Well, if she did, she would probably have like millions of TikTok followers doing the NPC.
Me and my sister, and then start hitting splits.
That's normal. That's normal.
Wait, hold up. You saying you were hitting split? What?
No, I think the most I've seen Jill.
Yeah, parents said he's busting it
Oh.
And cousins, and then start hitting fucking splits. Like I see Jill like drop it low with a split, like hey, and all the girls like, you know what I mean? Like that's the most I've seen Jill do.
I totally thought you said you dropped the splits, and I was like, I had no idea you were that flexible, my man. He said, "What?"
I remember Jill's church girl. Remember that? Jill's church.
Oh
girl.
yeah.
Jill is church girl, and she's still a church girl. She's a minister now, Josiah.
She's wow, tell her congratulations.
She's a minister, yeah, bro. Like she's got me more in the church. Like I've been paying more attention. We've read the Bible a few times. We read Genesis. Like I've read Genesis for the first time like a few weeks ago, ever in my life. And it kind of like put me in a new perspective. I know you read Genesis, right? So like I was watching the movie, right? And
okay.
At the end of the movie, what was I watching? It was a movie about the Pope's exorcist. And at the end of it, it said the Pope exorcist, he wrote a few books. And then it said, and they were good, right?
Okay.
It said, and they were good. And I was like, before I read Genesis, I wouldn't have really understood that as deep as I would have.
Yeah, I just you know what's funny though, from a religious background perspective of that's actually really messed up. I've got you now. because think of this, right? The book about the story about the Pope, right? Pope is specifically a Catholic religion thing. There's nothing in the Bible saying that Pope should be a thing, right? By them using the terminology of it was good, such as like when God was making the world and he said it was good. The issue is that that's putting the Pope on the same pedestal or is drawing parallels between that person and God. And so for the people, it's like that's actually messed up to do because that's the one thing we always get told never to do.
That's deep to think about it that way, Josiah. Like it's real deep to think about it.
100%. But like growing up, that's exactly like.
So if the devil's saying it was good, you think it was put him at the same pedestal as God?
Yeah, because like that's what they're trying to do. They're drawing that narrative by putting it that way.
Yeah, I didn't really, I wouldn't have understood that if I didn't read Genesis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, find that if you read the Bible, you'll find so many things like that throughout narrative of like different works of fiction or anything, right?
Yeah.
All of them will be you'll like read something and be like, all right, this is a straight up Jesus allegory, or that what that person said was exactly what like God says to Job, and Job blah blah blah. I mean, it's so common because like our society is basically like, wow, that was a really good sun attack.
Yeah.
Our society is basically just we can't come up with new things, so we'll just rehash what we know is popular.
Yeah.
That's true.
And no different from the Bible.
That's deep, bro. That's a deep way of thinking about it. I didn't even think about it like that.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. I mean, back in medieval times, that would be enough for people to call that.
Call what? They blasphemy?
Yeah. They call
way.
blasphemy on people if like freaking you just sneezed and say, "Oh, bless you." It's like you didn't say God bless you. Witchcraft.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how, especially back then, they were way more hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Like today's, yeah, they were way more lax, but back then they were way more hardcore. Like we couldn't watch no Pokemon, no nothing.
It was always funny because like the hypocrisy growing up was so. I mean, the hypocrisy of like Christian belief is so hilarious to me sometimes. Because like my mom was part of the like Pokemon demon worshipping phase. Like she's like, I can't let you watch Pokemon anymore, just because they say that that's demon worship. And I remember.
Imagine your mom being like that.
Oh, my mom was like, she was a token like pearl clenching Christian for like most of my childhood because of the church she was a part of was that way. Yeah. She mellowed out relatively quickly because as a kid I used logic and then that like broke the hold that they had because she would be like, it's devil worship. And I'm like, how is this devil worship, Mom? It's a mouse. And any type of scrutiny.
As soon as I said how.
Yeah, it was hilarious because I'm like, Mom, this makes no sense. You know it makes no sense. Like it's different than my brother. Like she used to take Offspring, the band.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a band named Offspring. They had a cassette tape. Like one of their albums shows like a kid on a bench, and the back of the bench, the kid's gone, and there's just a blood trail. And you see if you open up the cassette tape, there's like a xenomorph-like monster in it that has ate the kid. My mom took that from my brother because she thought it was demonic. That like xenomorph thing was like a hell spawn.
Wow.
And
Oh shit.
I just remember like my mom was that way, and she mellowed out really hard after they left that church she was part of. Now she's borderline. I don't know. I don't want to call her agnostic because she's definitely not agnostic. But she's like, yeah, the church has a lot of like. There's a lot of people who use the church to do horrible things that do not like. They don't practice what they preach, you know. Where before she would never say that. She would.
I'm not
be like,
how you say agnostic? What that mean?
Agnostic means that it's not that you don't believe God exists or that there is a God. It's just that you don't feel like there is enough proof or like something, it hasn't been brought to your attention of what's right. So you're more of the line of like, I don't think that there's no God. I'm not sure that there is a God. But as I stand now, I have no fundament to believe there is one or not. People rather hear agnostic than atheist, even though, let's be honest, being a Christian is no different from being an atheist, except you believe there's one God, where they just believe there's one less God, you know?
Yeah.
They're dying left and right.
Take out some enemies to get more gear.
Yeah, talk about religion is so damn deep, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I grew up in the church. I took classes for, like, apologetics in high school and in college. So I know, like, all their go-to defenses and their thing. And even, like, now in my life, I'm, like, freaking... There's things that I can't, like, I could not justify. And so I'm like, I can't, like, this is a deal breaker if you think about it. Like, if you canonically think about it, it's... I don't know how you justify it. And it's like, what do you do?
Religion as far as like movement, or do you mean as far as like things are in the Bible?
Specifically, Christian theology, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to like Christian theology and like you read the Bible, if you read it very like face value, you're like, oh, okay, this is trying to be like a moral compass, right? But then like the moral compass of the Bible is in itself a bad like weight, like a bad compass. Because like you have like God being like murder's bad. Oh, but it's completely okay when I murder the whole world in a flood. Because they weren't listening to me. And it's like, oh yeah, you know, like 100%, I love you, but I will send you to hell. And it's like, you don't have to. It's like, no, I have to because you're not following like my tenets or whatnot. And it's like, but if you're this all-powerful God, as you proclaim yourself to be, you can choose the rules, right?
Don't forget that I love you no matter what.
Oh yeah, I love you unconditional, and thus me allowing you to go to hell is me loving you. It's like, but it's your choice to go to hell. It's like, is it though? And it's like, I'm this all-powerful God, but I refuse to show myself or do anything good for the world. It's like there's just little things like that. It's like it's really hard to position, and most religious like people, whenever you bring those type of things to it, they bring up straw fallacy, where it's just like, well, that's what faith is. And it's like, well, by your very functional logic, no one can die faithless.
What's he doing?
I have no fucking idea. I guess the motherfucker thought he was in the store with some shit.
He was standing still. His controller disconnected. But bro, that shit is crazy, Josiah. This is...
There's a lot. And
you still go to church or something like that?
Nope, I haven't been in church in over 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, well, the church I was part of started doing like some very bad, shady stuff. Like they had like abusive things to different members. And I was like, it kind of shook my faith a lot, because that was a church, like you've known me. I've been that church the whole time since I was in college. Like I was basically born again through them. And then whenever like you look to them, it's like, hey, look, I know this person did wrong, right? But they're asking for forgiveness. They are trying to they're trying to like change and grow and whatnot, and you're basically saying it doesn't count. It's like, that's the exact opposite of what the Bible says. And then they basically just said, well, because we are the leaders of the church, God favors us more. And it's like, the heck is this? That's basically what they said. Because like, when you tried to like, I was like, look, people
give what, members?
Yeah.
Fucking forgiveness?
Yeah, it was people in the church. It was people in the church were like, hey, look, we're dealing with this. And then they're like, no, you're not. Go out there and make new disciples. And they're like, but we're literally drowning here. No one cares about like individual people. People are having like mental issues and everything. And then they're basically told like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps because God loves you. You can't be like upset or mad because God loves you. And then you also had people like, hey, we don't like this person, so we're going to kick them out of our like group or whatnot. And then it's like, hey, you're doing that, but you're doing it on the like church level. Like you're not inviting them to like worship and things like that. And it's like, that's entering a weird, that's not right.
Yeah.
And then whenever they went to the leadership to be like, this is the issue, they're like, no. It's the other people who has the issue, not this person. So if you don't like it, just leave. And I'm like, I can't vibe with that. So peace.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think a lot of that involvement came through in the last like 5 or 10 years. I don't know what's going on. Life is life. Move on.
Yeah.
Find something else.
Beforehand and now, I don't see any. If you even thought of it, you're just an amazing person. I don't see any difference in anything. You're just as bright and green and beautiful as the first time I met you as you are today, if not more.
I appreciate that. It's one of the things that I'm like, I wasn't like the way I was because I was like a Christian or something like that.
Yeah,
I was the
exactly.
way I was because that's how I was raised to be, and I would equate it like a lot of the time when I would talk to people, I would equate it to because I was a Christian, I am this way. But that's not actually true. It's like that's just how my mental state is naturally.
Wow.
That's cool.
I should join our ranks.
Oh, whose ultimate is that with the giant wave?
The new guy, Kyra. Charon, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, is that the guy? Oh, it's the Nile.
Yep.
Oh. I thought that was Poseidon.
If you hit him with it, it gives like it does damage, and it gives like everybody's shield who's on the team, and it spears all the enemies.
Left and right.
Dang. That's pretty
So
cool.
the way it goes through the teammate, it shields them, and it goes through the enemies, it fears them, and it does like 300 some damage.
And then go across the whole fucking map.
Is there like is there a limitation for how far it goes, or
It
is
go
it
across
just till
the
it hits a
whole
wall?
fucking map. Like Atlas alt.
Oh wow.
It goes across the whole. It does go across the whole. I literally fucking got hit by the alt. Fucking recall to base and got hit by it again. I was like, that shit go across the whole fucking map.
I'm gonna say it's about the same distance as.
It go across the whole map. There's no distance.
You know, like
There is no, it go across the whole map. Yes, it do. His alt goes across the whole map like Atlas, bro.
Bro, I play the guy. It don't go that far.
It go across, bro. Let's go to the guy. 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 Where is he? Oh, I don't have him a lot.
But it doesn't go that far. I just
It go across the whole map, bro. I know. That doesn't matter. His alt. Look.
All right. Bro,
Behind the way game movement speed. Enemy got hit by the enemy game.
I put $100. No. Stop reading. I put $100 on right now. Cash app. That it don't go that far.
It go across the whole map.
Let's put $100 on it.
I'm not putting 100 on it. I don't want you to lose it.
I'm sorry, y'all. Why did I
Go
do
to
this?
practice. Go to practice. Come on, go to practice.
What was you saying, Baller?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Go
I
to
didn't know this
practice.
would happen.
Go to practice. Kill it up.
We go to practice.
Go to practice.
Put $100 on it.
I ain't nobody want 100 on shit. Just go to practice.
No, I'm not about to waste my time if you're not about to bet 100 on it, because I know I'm right.
Fuck it. You ain't gotta waste your time.
If you know you're right, get that money. If you know you're right, put that money up. That's it. 100.
You can't even see it because it didn't get in.
Where the fuck
If
is
you
it?
know you're right, bro, put 100.
I know I'm right.
Then put 100 on it, bro.
I don't need to.
Man,
Where the fuck?
You know you ain't confident.
I am confident.
Join back the party. I'm not confident.
Bro.
Oh, you gotta go to train. It don't go across the
It
map.
go across the whole fucking map, bro.
It don't. Bro, put 100 on it if you that confident.
You do not want to get it.
If you ain't putting 100 on, you ain't confident.
I am confident. I don't need to. I'm not about to take your money. It's not that big of a deal.
Hey.
How far? We gotta see it through. We gotta see it through.
Right. You just see, look, I'm telling you right now, it's going across the whole fucking map.
No.
Where the fuck is increased level? Oh, where's max level? Set to level 20. There it is. I will shoot his alt right here, and you're gonna see damage numbers hit the fucking hit the Odin, bro.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I really don't know.
Look. You can see you see how Odin is lit the fuck up? Cause his alt is gonna hit him all the way over there.
Bro, look at the range on it, bro.
Bro, it go across the whole map. Look, Odin is still lit up. You're gonna see him take damage. Watch. I'm gonna cross the whole map. He's still red.
Wait, y'all streaming it? Wait.
Ding, 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 ding. Damn, look, I told you, go across the whole fucking map, motherfucker.
You're right.
Exactly. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't even play the fucking guy. Like, I know what the fuck he does.
Did you get your computer fixed? That's all.
I would have gave you the money. I would have gave you the money. You should have put 100 on it.
I don't need to, because I know I'm right. And I don't even play the fucking guy. His ult goes across the whole fucking map.
You're right.
Damn.
You all make me laugh.
Ding, 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 ding.
My computer.
Like, what the fuck?
Hey, to be honest, I knew I was wrong when I just went to the guy and said the range was global.
I told you. I fucking told you.
You should have bet me, bro.
No, I didn't need to, because I already knew I was going to win it.
Hey, I like putting money up just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, okay.